show that can match it. Hard to name another show that can match it. Everybody from classy to ratchet. Heat fans like Jamaal keep the flame alive. Dennis Lee got the lake show locked in 5 to Dub K to Augusta GA. Talk everything from NBA to anime. Chat like homies or debate like enemies. It's all fun and games, just match my energy. Just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to episode 45 of the Match My Energy podcast. It's your boy Dennis Lee, aka DINO for Dennis.
Hey, it's your boy Jamaal, JC2 Blessed, man. Another week, another exciting week of basketball, rap beef. There's a whole bunch going on. Before we get started, gotta introduce my boy, Nick Newman. I call him Newman.
What's
his
up?
last name. Bro, went to high school together. Don't know when we really got cool, maybe 10th, 11th grade. We also 10th?
Yeah, about 10th grade.
Yeah, 10th.
Yeah.
I mean, 9th grade, everybody's kind of, working their work.
Yeah.
That was that group of, like, I think he came to CT Walker, so that CT Walker folks was all clicked up.
Yeah, we came in deep.
That's a middle school, Dennis. So I came from a different middle school. So around 10th grade, we got cool. Went to Georgia Southern together. Did IT program together, man. Bro was ROTC. Now he's in the Army doing the same, as well. So, man, this one of my best friends, man. Road Dog right there, man. Celtics fan, as you all can see.
Yes, sir. Had to represent.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, man. First time on the podcast, long time listener. I know we can say that now. We got a little 40 episodes in, so
first time, long time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me.
Welcome, man. How you been?
Man, I've been all right. I'm just trying to, stay afloat. Life's going crazy these days. That's all.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man. So, Jamaal, how your week been?
Oh, man. It's been a crazy week. I ain't gonna lie. I took off Tuesday and Wednesday for to go to Atlanta to go to the Hawks versus Heat game. I saw it. I was like, should I go take off in the middle of the week? I was like, we still trying to push for the playoff. So I went, I hit up one of my boys, shout out to Chris Ogletree. He was at Georgia Southern as me as well, about a couple years older than me. He had season tickets there. I reached out, try to see if I can, buy him off him if he ain't going. Got the tickets. All of a sudden, he shows me, he was like, yeah, these are Players Club seating. I was like, what does that mean? He was like, you get unlimited drinks, unlimited food, and you got your own little section that you can go to called the Players Club. I was like, so me and my boy Kyle, which I got to get him on the pod as well, we went up there. I stayed with his place overnight. But yeah, we won the game. Double overtime, which was also crazy, bro. I'm talking about, I thought I lost my voice. I'm yelling, people around my section looking back at me. And then I like that in the arena, it's still, I don't know, it's still nice and friendly people. Like, it's still like competitive, but people still kind of like, okay, man, that was a good shot. Or I'll say that's a good shot, even though it's against my team.
Right.
But the person behind me, he's tapping me. He's like, every time to make a shot, he stopped. I was like, all right, bro. We ain't about to keep doing that now.
Don't know you for real.
I was like,
don't touch me like that.
It was cool, but when it get to overtime, I was like, don't do it every time now. And then we got to the second overtime, and then they couldn't score. The Hawks couldn't score. The Heat was up. And then everybody was turning around, good game. People started getting up, good game. And it's a whole section telling me good game. Like, I played the game. So I'm like, but that was a dope experience, man. I'm glad that my boy Kyle and I was able to experience that. Section was amazing. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And then on the work side of things, man, I just got a promotion. So I'm also glad about that. Be a IT manager now, so it's gonna be a little different. So hopefully we'll see how the schedule go. But moving up there, so more to come. I have to talk offline on actually what that entails and stuff like that. But excited, but I think it's gonna be a little challenging as well. But yeah, busy week, man. What about y'all? How your week been, Dennis?
Man, it's been pretty cool. Shoot. I guess getting clients back up. helping a lot of people. Got more coming in. They bringing back in their friends. You know, the best advertisement is people telling their friends. So, you know, that's free, you know, basically. Or matter of fact, I get paid, you know, and then they go tell their people and bring more. But yeah, it's been pretty cool at the gym. And then shoot, I mean, this is not an ad, but it could be. You know, I've been on Prize Picks, and boy, one thing the basketball is a little iffy, especially this time of year. You never know, you know, random people go off and have 50 you never even heard of, or somebody's sitting out because we're getting ready for the playoffs or whatever. So you never know. But I've been getting more into hockey. I mean, I've already, you know, been watching hockey since I was a kid, but in baseball a little bit, but now seeing like the patterns and stuff like that, and knowing like now that the baseball is like actually starting to get underway, people are finding their rhythm. It's getting a little easier to go, okay, he gonna at least get like 8 points on fantasy hitting or whatever. Like especially the big names, you already know, like the Shohei, Ohtani, since they have him as DH this year because he's still healing from his surgery, so he's not even pitching. He's just coming in just to hit and steal bases. Like so it's him, like Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, a lot of the big names that people know if you watch Sports Center. You go to them, okay, cool. Well, you know, you're gonna get a little something. So I was just showing Jamaal. I woke up this morning. Saw got me a little three something off the $10. That was it.
Man.
So, you know, a couple of those, shoot, man, y'all, I'm about to start one of them groups or something. I'm gonna start one of them $8 entry fee.
Let me get confident.
Right.
You Nick, do you do Prize Picks?
Yeah, I do. So I just started doing Prize Picks like a couple months ago. But I did it where they, you know, when you first sign up, they give you that little match you with $100.
Yeah,
I'm still on that first $100. I can't do that whole bet $300, bet $3,000. So I just maybe 10, 20 at a time. I keep it like $5, $10 bets.
Only if you're feeling good, you know. But
yeah, I feel like I'm the only one that ain't jumped on that shit, man. I think I don't know. I feel like I'll get too invested. Mentally and financially, I feel like
for sure.
I'll be like, this is what. So I think it's best for me just to stay off that one, just for right now. I mean, but yeah, when you see people do the screenshots, show it on their story, you show me your screenshot, I'll be like, dang.
Man, honestly, you gotta be okay with the L's though. You gotta be like, okay. And that's why I only do the little 5s, 10s here. You know what I'm saying? I just felt really good about that one. And like I told you, I actually got that 10 because they had like some special that was like, if you bet anything on the PGA, you'll get some of this pot. So then I woke up and saw like I had $10 in the little promo money. And I was like, well, let me throw the 10 on this one. Boom. You know, so that wasn't even my money for real. That was, you know, that. Right. So but yeah, and then like they do a lot of like match it and stuff like that. Like if you do lose, then you'll get it back. Especially like on Friday, Flex Friday, you can get like, depending on the week, it'll be like 25 or 30, up to 25 or 35 back. So like they want to incentivize you to like make a $30 bet, but if you actually don't get it, you still get that $30 back. So you was waiting for that type of stuff.
So the thing with Prize Picks, even though I do love it, I can see how like using that, because I do the ESPN fantasy too. I'm in my finals week right now. Doing both of those plus trying to watch the game, you do notice over time that it takes a little bit of the enjoyment out of the game, because you spend more time looking at your parlays hoping you hit versus actually looking at the game. I'm sitting there like I'm saying, please take Tatum back off the bench versus watching the actual score.
Yeah, but, right.
Like it's cool, but if you get too into it, you kind of ruin the game for yourself. Which is why it was cool. Like, so I was stationed in Washington before, and all the betting apps are illegal, so you can't even download them when you're over there, not even with a VPN. So I do notice that I kind of spend more time focusing, like trying to look at this screen versus TV, look at this screen versus TV, versus the days where I just don't bet nothing. I couldn't get it for the life of me. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I couldn't get any of them to work.
I was trying to see, just in case I moved to Mexico, I was like, man, how do I finagle? How do I VPN this thing? I was like, if I gotta like tell my sister to sign up and be like, "Yo, do this play or something." Then I got to do it that way. But I thought you could VPN, but I never tried it.
Yeah, I think the problem is I was trying to use the app on my phone where I should have just went online on my computer, and that would have probably helped a lot. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it. But yeah, Jamaal, it's a cool little thing, man. Just put a little couple dollars here and there.
Well, and because you know stats. You know stats.
That's the thing.
You know
that's the thing. That's why I'm like, you know the stats, but then you put it in just like all of us, and it's like, of course, he had the rare occasion. But
no, for sure.
I did,
and they even show you the last 5. They even show you the last 5 on there. So like, okay,
but that's how they try to get people to be like, hey, it's a good trend. It's a good thing you put on the over on this, whatever. But
and the one time
I think you also be knowing like, oh, they probably gonna sit so and so, or they gonna like you be knowing like some other stuff too. Like, well, he doesn't really play that well against the Magic or whatever, you know.
That's what messed me up in fantasy, bro. I was too invested into these players live because like. The group I played now, this was just a friendly within the, my group of friends, whatever, like 7 of us. So everybody you're supposed to change, at least for us, you can change it weekly. Or even daily. I forgot it's been like a couple years since I played it, but you can change it frequently, basically. But some people just left their teams. But I was like, nah, he got news, baby mama drama right there. He ain't gonna play well this game. Or this, I was like way invested. And I'm like, if I'm invested on something that's not even gonna give me any. I mean, that's just like a pride thing. Like, hey, I want to get my friends. Not even like no money and nothing. So I'm like, if I'm invested in that, I feel like I'll be even more invested. Be like, hold on, let me go to his Twitter. Let me go to his Instagram. What he got going on today? Oh man, he dressed in blue jeans. It ain't gonna be a good game.
What's buddy in the Rockets? Jalen Green.
Oh yeah,
they made that announcement. They made that announcement. He turned it.
Man, father figure numbers, 97
Jordan.
I had him, I think, the next day after he started hitting the breakout games. But yeah, with the ESPN, you can change your roster. Yeah, you can change your roster every single day, but there is a limit. So you can only do, I think, 3 adds and drops per week. That way you're not just nonstop trading people back and forth. But yeah, it's cool though.
Man, and then I was traded. Like some people be like, "Oh, that person hurt. That they dropped their player." I'm about to go scoop that person. Got injured. Ain't gonna take 2-3 weeks. And they'd be like, "Oh man, can I get the player back?" Oh no, bro, that ain't how that go. But yeah, man, it was a lot of stuff like that, bro. I might do the prize picks, just do the 100, and then call it good once that blow through that. Well, I don't know, because if you win, you still gonna be like playing off that, so it's kind of like that's what I'm saying. I feel like if I start, it's gonna be a cycle, bro.
I'm still playing off that original 100,
especially with the playoffs. I'm like, might as well, bro.
Man, I'm gonna send you my link. I didn't even know y'all could down there. Man,
okay, you get a little something because of that link, right?
Oh yeah.
I just got the 25 from Marquise just now.
He's like, let me go ahead and claim Jamaal real quick.
Don't even worry about it, man. I got you right
we'll
now.
Get you covered.
As soon as you download Prize Picks, there go my link, man. Don't even worry about it. There go my code. There go my code.
Playing around.
Damn.
But hey man, talking about the rap beef that's going on, man. I know we all kind of
y'all want to start. Okay.
I don't know how we want to start it, but basically, Instagram been blowing up. We've been seeing each other. All three of us been seeing each other like back and forth stuff. So I was like, it's the perfect time. We talked about it a little bit 2 weeks ago when it first came. Before we kick it off, this how I'm gonna start it. How did y'all feel about J. Cole apology for his diss track?
So let me say, I didn't lose respect for him, but I was disappointed.
For sure.
Because the amount of energy it took to drop a whole album with that diss track at the end just to turn around and renege at the very end, it felt like he tried to step into a fight and realized he may be outmatched or it may not be his fight, and then he was trying to double back. And it would have been better if he either stood on it or just stayed on the sidelines and watched everything go down, because the original diss from Kendrick was never really towards him. He just kind of got a couple strays here and there.
Right.
That's how I put it.
See, no, for sure. I was like, it's like you not okay. First off, I guess I didn't lose respect. I'm not about to like take all this stuff off my phone or something like that. Like I still think he's a really good artist. I think that he can rap, but it just makes a whole lot of stuff sound weird now. like he's got a lot of raps where he's like, I'm killing anybody that want to step up and blah, 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 blah. Those type of lyrics. It's kind of like when we first saw like Rick Ross was a CO, or when we felt like, it's like, yo, wait, hold on, you wasn't really like that? Or, like, for him to, like you say, like renege and go back on it afterwards when, hey, you could have just kept taking it, or looked at it like, okay, I guess maybe he was scared that like his friend was gonna, like, he maybe losing that friendship or whatever, because I know they've been cool.
True.
And I guess it's kind of like when y'all like slap boxing and he hit you too hard and y'all get for real for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's that, but I think that it did look bad for like hip hop, but luckily we got people that's like, don't worry. we got you. Yeah, because I think that he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have apologized, just because, hey, it's like, bro, like, it's y'all two. It's not like this was like NBA Youngboy and whoever else, or King Von or whoever. Like, nobody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like we kept seeing, like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but have a Langston Hughes off and go back. Get your best pen workout, like
slam poetry battle.
Yeah, that's all that is. Especially between them two. Like, get lyrical and triple entendres and all that, so I don't know. That was kind of stupid.
I agree, both of y'all, especially at least in my music taste, I like J. Cole over Kendrick. It's like I'll play J. Cole more than I play Kendrick. That's just lyrically, I think Kendrick got it over J. Cole, but my music taste, I'm going to play J. Cole more than Kendrick. Is what So when he apologized, I was like, you're coming off soft already. Cause then I'm like, how do you? I think he was already undecided by even naming it might delete later. Like he already had it in his mind when he dropped it. Like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, and I feel like somebody in his ear was like, send that shit, put that shit on it, drop it. And it's like, at the same time, like, bro, why you just didn't? He really should have stayed on it, because that was a Dreamville that weekend. So it's like, it's not even a week later to have time to think. Like, you pretty much the next day or 2 days after, I'm like, he's already apologizing and stuff like that. So I'm like, you already had mixed feelings as soon as you dropped it. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
I can see.
And he took 7 Minute Drill off
2 months later or something like that.
Yeah, he did.
Saw that, I was like, what the heck?
Oh man,
I went back. I had it saved in my library, and then I clicked on it, and it said track unavailable, and it just deleted off my library.
So one thing I was thinking though, what if that was also a way to get some extra money off of the project? Because if you go to like Apple Music or something like that, if you buy Might Delete Later for $10, it's on there still. It's removed off streaming. So he's like, hey, y'all was getting up your little 10th of a penny off of that. Just go buy it. You can still listen to it. I got it on my phone. I bought it, but like,
that makes sense.
You know how I go with the conspiracy. I think, sometimes they be like, Kendrick make that call. I'm about to drop this on this track. J. Cole, I'm gonna be ready for you. Because they talk about Kendrick about to drop a project too. So I'm like,
yeah, it was like a musical type thing.
That was like, so it's like, it's making you both, you making them both like, okay, I'm gonna go listen to their stuff, see what they talk about. I'm gonna listen to this, and they're gonna listen even closely. They're gonna replaying and all that kind of stuff. Say, oh man, is that a diss? Is that not a diss? I don't think it's really needed for Drake, because Drake kind of, popping already. So it's not like he really needed that extra. But I'm like, for them two, I feel like they might have. I don't know. That's a little stretch, but it's still wild, man.
Should have just kept it going. Honestly, he should have kept it going.
Yeah,
they could have just been cool. They could have just kept going back and forth, and then now we got the Kendrick versus Cole tour, and they just go back and forth on their stuff against each other, and then at the end they perform some of their songs they got together, and boom, I pay some money to go to that.
I wanted that same thing to happen, and then at the very end, we finally get Black Friday. That Black Friday tape is all I've been thinking about. That would have been the perfect way.
Craziest, coolest little rollout ever, man. Like, I'm a fan of both of them, so it's hip hop to me. Like, That's the thing. As a fan, I'm not about to be like, well, I don't like Cole no more. Like, no, I'm listening to everybody. Oh, Drake dropped something, Ross dropped something, Quavo, Chris Brown, give it all to me.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
I don't know. It kind of hurts because I was a fan of Kendrick first, but
Right.
I'm leaning more towards J. Cole. But if you're looking at older music, I like Kendrick's old music because I started listening to Kendrick back in like Section 80 days. So that's why when you see the two of them going head to head, you like torn because I'm like, man, I've been waiting for these two to collab some more. And at this rate, that shit ain't never gonna happen.
Man, you know what? And I do think about that too. When people's like beef that like was real close and like maybe they even got some stuff together. And now you're like, okay, so are y'all still gonna make more? Because y'all had hits together like a Ross and Drake. I'm like, y'all got so many hits, bangers together. And now it's like,
just threw it all away.
Man,
I just listened to both of those.
I mean,
true, for sure.
They gonna come back for sure.
Yeah,
maybe, I don't know, because they've been taking some weird jabs. I literally just listened to the Rick Ross one, and I'm just like,
yep,
and the whole being like, yo, you got surgery and you got your nose done, you got your abs, but you got fat again, and all, calling him white boy.
I mean,
it's like you can't unsay it now. You can't go back and be like,
that's so true.
Skin, you black again. Like, no, you can't.
That one sucked because Drake and Rick Ross probably got more hits than J. Cole and Kendrick do. Like, I don't know how many number one or top 10 hits they got together, them or with DJ Khaled. So I'm like, where's all this beef with him coming from?
That's true.
I guess he said he unfollowed him. Well, he unfollowed him because he like sent a cease and desist to the French Montana or something and tried to call the police on him and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, that's weird, I guess, but I don't know, man. That's not your business.
We care about the music.
I just want the music. That's it. Y'all can beef on the side. Just
that personal stuff is
all three of them got a banger together.
Stay scheming, making everything so public.
Yeah. Stay scheming together, but man, I don't know. Yeah, I know all this stuff extra public. So now we all in it. Oh, no, like
I was like, how long are they gonna keep going?
I ain't in
it. Man. And then so like they can't like Future. I know we everywhere with it, y'all. We everywhere with it, but they everywhere with it, man. It's not our fault. So Future and Metro Boomin. First they came out with We Don't Trust You. And that's where to like that and all that. We talked about that last week. And now this week they came out with We Still Don't Trust You. And it was a different sound. It was more kind of like 80s R&B. Okay. This could come off wrong. It could come off weird. But the first song sounded a little, people don't really listen. Hope I don't get canceled, but did this sound a little gay to you?
I was confused because I was like, this is a complete like 180 from all the We Don't Trust You. I was like, are they trying to make like a slow jam-ish type album? Like, I was like, I don't feel any beef with this first track.
Yeah. I mean, but like, I guess like the words that Future was saying, but also like literally like, if We Don't Trust You is Drake, right? Or is whoever the dudes or whatever. If your first song sounds like, we still don't trust you. We still don't trust you. And I'm not all the way off there. I'm not all the way off with the melody of how that sounds. Like, I was like, guys, like, if I had beef with a guy and I saw him somewhere, I wouldn't be like, yeah, man, I still don't trust you.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
He's like,
No, I was thinking it too because I was like, just even from that song and then just keep listening onwards. I was like, the whole melody of this entire album seems just way different. And then I realized that this second album was way longer than the first one.
No,
it didn't seem nearly as focused.
They said it was a double disc. I don't know if you know, it's like partially down. It said like intro or something.
Like this too.
Yeah. So, man, plus this may be blasphemous to y'all being from Georgia and all that, and also maybe it's one of my black blasphemy things. I do like a lot of Future songs, but I'm not the biggest Future fan, especially as of late.
I'm not mad at that.
I ain't mad either.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at
I ain't mad either.
I know he's like really big, highly regarded.
We don't live and die by Future.
Yeah, no.
I feel like if you from Atlanta, maybe you might feel a little different, but yeah,
I mean,
man.
there's some stuff that's like for sure bangers.
But now his new stuff, I'm like, bro, you might want to
take a break.
Back. Yeah, really back. I mean, but people still listening, people still streaming, so it's like he's still gonna put out the music because people still rocking with him. But as far as the quality of the music, I don't think it's there anymore. So I'm like, no. And that's why he's like
I like him more than Young Thug, but I don't know.
More than Young, yeah, I say more than Young Thug.
Yeah, it's just I feel like he's relying on features and a lot of people on his tracks instead of him just
features, instrumentals, and melodies too.
Yep. Yeah. So
also, I haven't forgiven him for that King's Dead.
I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it.
Oh, yeah, I was rocking with it.
Yeah.
The
first time I heard it.
I'm a big fan of J-Rock. Always like Kendrick. So for them two to go as crazy as they did on that song, and then they do that, I'm like, bro, you just missed the law. You missed the law. Like we threw up the law, and you just
man.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I've been a big J-Rock fan. Probably around like halfway through college. I first thing I heard was 90059, and I was listening to that album on repeat, nonstop. So yeah, when I first heard that track, I was like, man, Future, what the hell you doing? Like it threw my whole energy out. But as I listened to it a few more times, it just like everybody else, I just started jamming with it.
It was
like one of those things. It's so silly, but you like it.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, man, and also, like I think that I don't know if y'all heard on the Drake diss. He also dissed Ja Morant, keeping the basketball a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
I
started. They got the girl in common or something.
They had a girl, which is crazy because it's the lady that's her son played AAU, something like that.
Yes, that's what I was trying to tell. That's what I was trying to talk about a few weeks ago. What's his name? Bailey something Bailey.
I can't remember. I gotta look him up, but yeah, pretty much him.
Amari Bailey.
Yes.
Yeah, Amari. Yep.
And I'm like, see, I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if the Ja Morant
or she just looked like her
and the mother or something like that. That's the tough one because
I'm
not gonna put it past them. I'm not gonna put it past them, but for AAU mom, like I don't know if he'll. That does sound more Drake than Ja Morant. I ain't.
Yeah. So all these dudes, because even ASAP Rocky mentioning who like talking about, I smashed first and this and that, and I don't know if he's talking about Rihanna or Drake. I think he's actually talking about Drake's baby mama.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So with that, I kind of feel like, y'all, I thought listen, I'm married, so I'm not in this, but like, I thought we don't care about these hoes. Y'all keep getting butt hurt. You took my girl. Talking.
That's the way it goes. Nah, we don't care about these hoes until it's my hoe that she messing with. Now we care. That's how it goes. We don't care about them. Just stay away from mine and we cool. But once you mess with mine, now it's me.
My precious.
Please, liked her.
But yeah, especially if they stature, I'm like, I don't know why they so butthurt about stuff, but I mean, it is a guy code associated with it. But I'm like, come on, y'all. It's not like y'all wifing. That's the only thing. It's not like there was a girlfriend at the time, something like that. It might be just a little one-off, little fling type deal. So I'm like, for them to be so invested and angry, I'm like, it's crazy.
It kind of reminds me of how the Migos fell off too. Yeah.
Migos over girls. I'm like, y'all got all these out here. Like,
I mean, from the beginning,
to choose from.
that's probably been the number one.
I mean, and now, and that one too, Migos, I mean, Quavo and Chris Brown throwing shots back at each other over Karuchi. I'm like, y'all talking
That's
stuff about
too.
girls that we keep seeing with multiple famous guys. Karuchi was with Chris Brown, Buddy from the Giants.
Forgot his name.
Yeah, because he's a big name dude too. But yeah, him, it'll come back later, but Quavo and whoever else. It's like, y'all getting mad about the homie hoppers, about or the celeb hoppers. Like,
and y'all knew this before y'all got with them, so it's not a surprise.
It's just your turn, brother.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Victor Cruz, that's who it was.
Victor Cruz, yeah.
Yeah,
they was rocking for a minute too.
It's crazy. Like I said, I think I do think some of these are like artificial, like they make it up and been like, let's ride this wave type deal. But some of I think the Drake stuff, Drake has always been sensitive. I don't care what nobody say. So some of this stuff, I don't think he making a lot of this stuff up. I think he actually keeping it in bulk. He's like, okay, I'm gonna release it when I release it type deal. And I feel like it's like 85% truth in most of his stuff he got going on because he's like, I ain't got to lie. He's come off as super petty already. So I'm like, some of the stuff, all the stuff he went at against people, I'm like, he got some truth to it. Some of it got some truth to it. So the other people, like J. Cole, going back to J. Cole, he was like, a lot of his stuff he said, he know in his heart wasn't true. Sound like, don't even say it. On the other hand, Drake, I'm for sure. Like, that's why I'm like, they should have actually did a collab track. It should have been Drake, J. Cole going back at Kendrick on the same, like not 1v1.
They almost could have did like some Kiss and Styles type of back and forth type thing.
Yeah, bro, that would have been.
Yeah, it could have been.
That would have been better, bro. Because he came at y'all at the same time.
Man, it was just so. I don't know. I really do think that I think J. Cole kind of messed up a lot of different angles now, because now you can't just go back and go, oh, just kidding, I don't apologize.
Nope. Maybe you had your chance, go sit back down.
Yeah, go rap about your wife. Yeah.
And then you see so many posts talking about, oh, this is mature, need to be mature in the black community, or this is how we supposed to miss me. This ain't that type of stuff.
Because y'all knew it wasn't gonna be no death at the end of this. This ain't no Tupac and Biggie, bro.
Right. If they was legit going at it, then we would have been like, okay, he need to cool it, it's good, he apologized. But come on now. He didn't want that smoke, to be honest. From Kendrick, bro. And I was like, this the first time he got battle tested. I sent that some of the reels to some people talking about, hey, this is the first time he actually got challenged. He actually got, called out. How did he stand on it?
By somebody.
It was a good rebuttal. It wasn't a great one, but it was a good rebuttal. But hey, that would have been something you just add on. You don't need to all right, y'all wasn't really feeling my rebuttal. Let me apologize to save myself.
That's what it sounds more like. That's what it sounds more like. Because I feel like if we was like, he killed them.
If the internet had said J. Cole won, or it's finished J. Cole, Kendrick don't even reply back, then he would have been like,
he ain't talking about losing sleep or none of that. Let's keep it
up with Dreamville. He would have been going crazy. He probably
would have performed it at Dream Fest.
Exactly.
He would have did a freestyle. He would cut the beat. He would have acapella something. Or
he would have had a Kendrick clone on the stage and he would have been. I ain't gonna lie. But the internet was like, Kendrick still got it. He don't need to say anything else. Kendrick's done. And J. Cole was like,
I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't want to lose.
There was a couple corny parts in J. Cole's. I didn't think it was as bad as people was just thrashing it. The beat was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, what he was talking about was all right.
Bad. I just think when he was talking about,
I think it was too nice. I think it was too nice.
Yeah,
a little bit. And then he was talking about Kendrick's albums and what was trash. I was like,
he was wrong about the album.
He was lying.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
Also, and most importantly, okay. So here's the thing. You can't talk about. Look, we all J. Cole fans. Got it. I even like the chill stuff. I'll be chilling. I'm getting old. But you can't talk about how his album is sleepy when you the sleepy rapper, bro. You can't say that. Yo, I can't get on here and be like, yo, man, and you be wearing them stupid purple shirts. Guy,
no, it's really The Simpsons, bro. When he said fell off like Simpsons. Them niggas still
Simpsons
going
ain't
on like
falling
25.
I was just watching The Simpsons. I was just
bro, they make new episodes, bro. It's not like
like The Simpsons.
they might not be
that's
popular,
crazy.
bro. They ain't never fell off. Like they've been consistently every year, bro.
30 years.
Like
that's a mute bar. Yeah, no, that's
that was.
I don't know.
Like you reaching. It's like you reaching too much, man. That's
in his defense, though, he did say it was a warning shot, so I guess it would make sense for him to kind of pull his punches a bit. But even then, it was like you could have still came a little bit harder if that's your first shot back in.
Yeah, like the cadence, the rhythm of his flow. I was like, okay, I like what you're doing, but wait, what did you say? So like second listen, I'm like, okay, first listen, you was kind of like you ain't fully locked in. You was like, okay, cool beat. And I did that. I still heard some of the lines. I was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? What's it called? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I was like, yeah, a lot of people ain't really feel that. But like, I think it was more mature rap. Like there was stuff where he's talking about his family and his relationship with his dad. And he's going through some stuff I go through with my dad. I'm just like, related to it. So I felt the album a little harder. But I get it didn't have the commercial success of a Damn or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, how you gonna like, speaking of that, how you gonna like kind of like, how you gonna diss somebody but also big them up? Man, dude, your one is a classic, man. You got a classic.
Because you still friends. It's like, I don't know. It's like if you have a beef or like some type of battle with, no, it's a battle, but you have a beef with one of your homeboys, like your close homeboys, like you don't go at them, but at the same time, you want to keep that friendship at the end of the day. That's how it came off. And it's not like one of those like, hey, I'm gonna say this track and then it's gonna be the end of the friendship. And for us J. Cole fans, I feel like we were super robbed because I'm like, this was the time for J. Cole to go deep into his bag and give us everything he got. Yeah. Oh my god! Man. And now he apologized. So we never gonna get that out of him. I don't think we're gonna ever get it out of him.
So I don't think he ever gonna. I look at it like when you playing 1-on-1, even if it's with the best friend. He's saying too many good shots. I ain't saying too many. You trust me? Battle. I get an elbow or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Little nigga. I'm on a motion. No, there ain't too much of that. Nice. After we finish the game, all right, bro. Hey, you trying to go to Buffalo Wild Wings? Whatever. Something. Why we in it? You look like a friend to me. I'm banging up. I'm trying to dunk on. I'm trying to,
But that's your mentality. If you have a friend that gonna be like, hey, bro, every shot be like, true, that was a good shot. That's a good shot. And so it depends on what friend you're going at, because you might have.
I'll say it with my face. But they got me, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'll tell you afterwards. Hey, bro, you were strapping me, bro. Like, okay, that was crazy.
Yeah,
but no, during it,
you don't boost nobody's head during the game. Yeah,
during the game, no. I'm talking crazy. I might foul you a little harder.
I don't know. And then Kendrick already showed he was a type where he's going to throw shots. He's not going to hold anything back. Because I remember back in his control verse, he wasn't nice to nobody. He threw shots at everybody who he can name. But he still said at the end, he said, I got love for y'all, but it's still smoke when I see y'all.
Trying to murder
and I feel like
y'all. Yeah.
J. Cole should have just matched that energy. That's all.
I mean, all I gotta say, match that energy. All I gotta say.
But yeah, man, dude, it's been exciting. I mean, there's no shortage of for some reason, like that is hitting even harder.
It is
going back.
It's that instrumental.
It's
instrumental, man.
It be rocking in the car. It be rocking in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like even afterwards, and then like listen to it more, like kind of broke. Been like, because I listen to it so much, and it's on the radio, and in the gym I just listen to radio a lot. The way he says, like it just like hits
on the beat drop, right on the beat drop. Every time.
You made it sound
I've been
like
randomly saying that all day. Like when I go places, I was like, what the hell?
Because I think about like what his face looked like, or what he was responding to. Like I imagine like if somebody was like, "Yo, that dude said he could beat you, bro." He said like, "Yo, you really ain't that good." And I hit, yo, like, Look at that ugly face. Like you can't say that with us a regular cool face. That's that. This dude. Y'all trying to compare me to him?
The stank face.
It sounds like what they be saying on the court. Them old heads playing, calling each other bum every 5 seconds. Same thing.
Okay, I had a conversation with my coworker. I was like, do you think they should have responded on the same track? Like, just in general, diss tracks, if somebody come out with a diss track first, should you respond on that same beat and go harder on the same beat? Or you like how they do it now and they have to make their own sound,
Man, that's that 90s. Mm-hmm. That's that 90s type. They used to do that 90s or early 2000s. That's that old way of doing it. So if they did, sure, fine. But nah, man. You see, because all that plays a part. All that plays a part. Is your production better? Is your this? You know? Yeah. So yeah, nah, man. I need to hear what beat did you hear and made, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I like. Mm-hmm. I liked how the 7-minute drill beat was sounding. The switch was decent, I guess. I forgot what he flipped on that second part. Oh, the energy. It's like he kind of flipped that Drake energy beat. Mm-hmm. But
and then plus that song lives on as another an independent song instead of just like a remix to whatever. So yeah. But yeah,
we can make money off of it.
Yeah. We were
about the money part too.
I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like I agree with you. I was like, you should make your own song, but at the same time, I would like to hear somebody go on their own.
It would have been hard. It would have been hard.
Because it'd be like, bro, I just killed you on your own beat now. Like, but at the same time, if it comes flat and you don't, then it's like, that's what you risk. You run the risk of that. It's like you came back, you thought you was gonna be a hard hit, and now you know,
it's on your face.
You can't even mess with my beat. You stay in your lane for real.
And what if you murk me on my beat? What if I put out this hit, thought I killed you? You come back, kill me on my beat. If I'm a Drake, if I'm a somebody extra petty, guess what? Your song don't get to come out now.
Yeah,
that's my beat. That's my beat. I'm not clearing that. I'm not clearing you shitting on me.
Matter of fact, you know when a good time when that happened? When LMA dropped that song Trip and then Jacquees came and did the remix. She canceled him all out altogether. That's the same way it would happen. He said, you gonna kill me on my beat? All right, take away all your rights, copyright.
Man.
Yeah. You gotta put that on that piff or whatever. You gotta put that on
on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud only.
Yep.
Man, that piff. That's sparked the memory right there.
RIP, RIP. Yeah, nah. But it's been exciting, man. It's been exciting. Definitely heating up in the rap game for sure. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. Waiting on what's gonna happen next. I feel like as soon as we finish recording, some more stuff is gonna come out. Like, it's been.
I hope so, man. I mean, I don't like people beefing, but I like.
It gives us more to listen to. Shoot.
Yeah, people throwing stuff out.
Honestly, they ain't my uncle. They ain't my cousin. Like,
I don't know him.
I don't know.
I'm just a listener.
I like them, you know.
Yeah.
All right. I got one question. We're gonna move on.
Go ahead.
Move on.
Yeah.
All right. One artist. You're gonna pick the one of the artists. Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake.
Only pick one.
Now, is it overall or like a certain era?
Overall, it's the person you go to. You ain't choosing the other two.
Okay. See, because J. Cole Drake got So Far Gone. He got Take Care.
Thank You Later.
Thank You Later was even still pretty decent.
Yeah.
Damn. It's okay. Well, it ain't tough for me, but I'll let you.
I know it ain't tough for you because you don't even really. You be lying. You don't even really like Kendrick like that. I'm gonna air him out. I'm airing Jamaal out right now. Y'all, he don't even. I didn't have the conversation with him. You don't even like him like that.
He cool.
I put bangers on and you was just like.
The reason I keep saying this, I gotta keep clarifying. Kendrick is nice. He just don't get the play that all the other artists get play in my car. That's the thing. That's the only thing. It's like if I put it on music,
that's white supremacy. That's white supremacy, brother.
Shut
up. I don't even.
If
I can't get with that one.
if I was playing some music right now, it's the same when they was talking about like LA artists like Nipsey when he died. Like everybody was like, "Is he a good artist? Is he not?" Because yes, like you a super Nipsey fan, but a lot of people wasn't putting Nipsey in
I
the
was
car.
on.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Before
saying.
he
But
even died, you was in the
I ain't gonna
gym.
say
I
that's
was
how
like,
people
no,
feel.
listen to this.
Yeah, yeah, you was. But I know people ain't like that with Kendrick. But for me, he is where I don't. You know, I have some of his albums, of course, downloaded stuff like that, and I'll play it, but it's not my go-to. J. Cole for sure, once a week is gonna be playing. Drake, I never been a huge Drake fan. Nothing was the same. Was really what was really good for me, especially in college.
No, for sure.
But
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it would probably be J. Cole for me, and then we can either do the ranking if you want to. But J. Cole, I would
I'll
say
do
out of
J.
the
Cole.
three.
I'll do J. Cole mainly because, I mean, also it's J. Cole, but also I've become a really big fan of Boz.
Yeah.
So like, I don't get Boz, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get Boz off that. Like anything he puts out, I'll rush to. I don't know why. He just has like a real chill vibe. Something we listen to in the car all the time, long drives. No Boz on that. If I can't think of what I want to listen to, I'll just go to Boz. Boz or Childish Gambino.
Yeah. Childish Gambino. That's good too. I think for me, I'm gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna say Kendrick. It's just barely. So the thing is, for me, what dictates an artist who I love more than others is if they have an album where I can play from the intro to the outro with no skips. I can do that with Good Kid, Mad City, and despite popular opinion, I can do that with To Pimp a Butterfly. I'll play it all the way from Wesley's Theory to Mortal Man, and I'm chilling. I know people, when I've got people in the car with me, I'm not gonna play it because they don't want to hear it half the time. Right. Just be by myself. I love that. Yeah.
That's
but
when he said that. When he said your second album, when he said that, I was like,
that's why I was like, To Pimp a Butterfly?
He was lying, bro. He was like, man, I don't even want to say this, but I know it's gonna hit.
I was like, man, no, that was his white side. That was his white side because I was like, yo, that was almost anti-black. That's almost anti-black to say River Butterfly, bro. Like, no, that was too.
Yeah.
That album was too. No, that album. No, I'm be joking, but that one kind of was like. That album was almost too uplifting for people, but like also like for black people. Like, bro, you can't say that one, even if you kind of sort of feel like that. That's the one. Like, that's the. I mean, it also saved a lot of people's lives. They talked about, I love myself. It's gonna be all right. Like, if you struggling, you listen to those two songs, it helps pull you out.
And then it also helped that I love an album where there's seamless transition from one track to the next. When you listen to Pimp a Butterfly, you don't even know when the next song starts unless you're actually looking at the timer on your phone, seeing when the next track goes. And it's something about like, it feels like you're listening to a story or like an audio movie when you're listening to that album. And that's why I love it so much. And because he has that, and I haven't had an album for J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only might be similar with that, but kind of. But
even that one's kind of sleepy.
Yeah, that one is sleepier than To Pimp a Butterfly to me. So because of that, I had to put Kendrick number one, but J. Cole is a very close second. And then Drake third, because Drake, anything after, Views, I haven't listened as much, but everything 2016 and up all the way back to like, what was it, So Far Gone? That was the era of Drake that I loved. But it feels like he just genre hopping now.
For sure. We seen I sent the Pit post about rappers to basketball players, and Drake seems to be LeBron in the keeping up with the errors and try to lasting. That's the type of comparison I can see. It's a whole bunch. I can see that list after this. I don't want to go into that.
See that? I can see that, I guess. Yeah.
It's pretty much him just jumping in. That comparison was from D'Angelo. Pretty much jumping errors, able to switch it up, but also come with the times to still being popular and relevant. That's kind of the analogy that one has. So
I ain't mad at that.
But yeah, man. Okay, if you have your number one, who would be your second one then?
J. Cole Kendrick is number two.
Right, we'll just swap.
Oh yeah, we switch. Yeah.
Yeah. Cole, Kendrick, Drake for me. I mean, honestly, especially because like, yes, Drake does have a lot of like hits, but I'm not the biggest fan of Controller or God's Plan or One Dance, all that type of stuff. Whatever, I respect them for what they did, but mm, all his timestamp records I like, but as far as full bodies of work, to like you said, from top to bottom, that's the way I kind of felt about even his first project, J. Cole's. J. Cole's, I could run that down. There's another one too. What's the one? Born Center. Born Center, I really like. Like, so like I could kind of just go through a lot of those. Or even what's that? The Come Up, his mixtapes, I really like. So I could see I don't know. And then with Kendrick, it's kind of the same with me. So with the Kid Mad City, Damn, even that even has that whole thing where you can go top to bottom, bottom to top on that. Like I said, the way Mr. Morale and Big Steppers hit for me, that's one of those ones where I'll still go back, when I'm in those type of feels, I guess. So Drake does have a couple of those, but he still goes third for me.
Yeah. Well, of course I'm putting Drake second because I don't like I ain't gonna rehash it, but I just don't know.
Oh wait, so you got Kendrick third?
Yes.
Yeah, I got Kendrick
Damn.
third.
He's got Kendrick fifth.
I see.
Kendrick third.
I see.
And I don't even like. Okay, the issue is I didn't like Drake for a long time. Pretty much till I got to college, I really wasn't rocking with Drake like that for real. And I was like, okay, he got little hits with those.
That's crazy.
I know it is.
I was the other way around.
Because I think about it, and like I started listening to Drake right before I went to college, but that was when like So Far Gone came out and all that. But like for y'all, that's like what, middle school or something. So
yeah, I think we were in like 8th grade when So Far Gone dropped.
Yeah.
So I remember I was listening.
Don't reminisce. Don't reminisce.
That's true. If I talk about Thank Me Later, I'm about Thank Me Later, but I was in my second combat school in San Diego in 2010. So I had already been in the Navy almost a year. But it's
2010. Yeah, we was in high school by then.
Yeah. Our 10th grade.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, no. So like for you to say like you ain't get on Drake till y'all was in college.
Yeah. But at the same time, I was one of those like I just was not catching the vibes, bro. It's like a lot of people was on it heavy, and I just wasn't like.
So if you go back and listen to So Far Gone, that doesn't do anything for you?
No, it's nice. I don't have the since I didn't listen to it back when it first came out. I don't have that go back feeling of it because some people still got that nostalgic. It's like, oh, this.
I tell y'all how I was listening to that. Y'all gonna really think I'm old.
Portable CD player.
So I was in the whip, right? I have a 98 Chevy Lumina, little old car. Man, I miss that car. But it had the little tape player in it, so I had to get the tape player with the wire.
Little cassette thing.
Yeah, with the wire, so you can do that. Plug that up to my PSP.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm in the whip like
I ain't never heard nobody play their PSP in the whip in my life. That's crazy.
Did it
not even the phone, the PSP.
The phone. I had a BlackBerry Curve.
Oh man!
BlackBerry Curve. You know.
Oh man!
I'm sitting there, so what you want to listen to? What you want to listen to? But yeah, okay, I got you.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I'm
Mario?
just imagining.
Okay.
I never heard that, bro.
No.
Oh man!
You getting in the car and you hear the little PSP startup sound on your speakers? That's crazy. That's crazy.
No.
Bro.
See, you don't get it though. Like, see, because you got to do that before you walk out. Start it up, get it going, because then it's already there.
Oh,
then you plug it up, start up the car like this, because we ain't had to push yet. We had to start it up. But he ain't starting first try. And then you turn it up. Then you got once the music gets started, then you turn the music up. Roll down your windows. Oh, what up, y'all? It's a method. You had to have a method.
What you had to do, I guess.
I mean, I had because I'm a Jamal. You remember that Trailblazer I had in college?
Yeah.
So it had a cassette tape in there too until I changed the radio out. But I never
I mean,
once thought to bring my PSP out and plug that thing. That never crossed my mind. I'm just blown by that.
there's a lot of people that had the cassette
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth setup. I didn't have I started with the aux, but I also started
Mm-hmm.
driving later, whatever. But I had the aux cord, whatever, so I just did that. Now I didn't have a
Yeah.
smartphone till college though. That was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Same. I
Because
was
I
a
had
freshman
the
year.
iPod. I had the iPod that I used to
Mm-hmm.
plug in. Then I had a little flip phone type sliding phone that I used to have in in high school. So I had two devices, whatever. I put my music on that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's how I kind
And
of
that was
rolled.
another reason why. That's another reason why, because I had my phone, so I had to be able to still,
Yeah,
That's true.
talk and all that. But so music don't stop just because I on the phone call or whatever.
Yeah, that's
man,
smart.
I probably would have stayed with the radio or like maybe if we had a CD player or something. But
There ain't
PSP
no
is
CD
tough.
player. Well, because and
Uh,
if I had my portable boy, if I had my portable CD and I can go over a bump or something,
it's a
Mm-hmm.
I'm
wrap.
skipping and all
Skip.
that, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Lose your cool a little bit, you know what I'm saying? The PSP was locked in. I was
Oh
downloaded.
man,
I'll spend all that time. Okay, let me download this. I got about 5 hours till it's.
yeah, the
I'm not
PSP.
even.
The PSP is
I'm not even mad at
ahead of
it.
his time, man. Ahead of his
Yeah,
time. They
I
need to
still got
bring it
mine. It's
back.
in my closet somewhere.
I still got mine as well.
And I missed that thing, man. Because I
Yeah.
had that out there in the Navy, man. So then I'm out there
Mm-hmm.
on watching movies. I ain't even playing games that much. I'm sitting there watching the whole movie out there out to sea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
good screen, man. That and I used to watch
Yeah.
on the iPod Classic, the little
Yeah,
screen.
classic.
Oh
Oh
no, we
man,
watched movies on that.
Because
man.
when they
Dang.
brought that back, it was like a
Mm-hmm.
164 gig or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I put
Yep.
my whole computer on that thing. 10 days of music. I put everything on that. Man, I missed that thing. I think I lost it in like Dubai or something like that
Oh dang.
in the airport.
Dang.
But man, before
Oh,
we
go ahead.
let's switch gears, man.
I
Shoot,
was
because
just
the
about to.
season after today, the season will be over. We'll be in
Mm-hmm.
playoff talk. So yeah, we all representing today because it is all our luckily, okay, checking the stats now. All our teams are in the playoffs.
Yep.
I mean, for me, it's a hopefully.
I was about to say,
Uh,
I'm still.
mm,
I think we
Let
gonna
me.
make playoffs, but I'm like, we not really solidified in the playoff. But you only got one person represented that's solidified, which is the number one Celtics. But
I'm
Okay.
chilling. I'm big chilling.
oh yeah,
Okay.
y'all
Yeah,
should
yeah, yeah.
be
Y'all
man.
good.
Y'all should just be resting y'all
Yeah.
players.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they
Don't make no
did.
bet.
So the last
Don't
game.
make no bets on the Celtics today. Don't make no
Oh
prize
yeah.
pick bets because
I
they
already
gonna
I already put them on
chill
my
second
bench.
unit.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Actually,
So
no.
right
If you're gonna
now,
make a bet,
Lakers are 8. Lakers are 8. We got
Okay.
the Pelicans today. But that does nothing for us. So we're just locked in 8 at least. Unless actually if we lose, then we probably drop to 9. So then we end up playing as a lower seed. But
Yeah, I need to win so y'all don't play. Y'all don't want to play twice just to get in.
right.
and then I think
So
if y'all say at 8, y'all got to play Denver. Is it in the first round?
nope. Actually, it's Thunder. Thunder did it.
Yeah.
Oh, Thunder.
That
Oh,
1-2-3, that 1-2-3 so locked
mhm.
up. That 1-2-3 so
Man.
crazy that it's like
That'd be
one
crazy.
loss, one.
Thunder versus
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
Lakers.
they
Yeah.
all got the same record. They all 1-2-3 got the same record.
So today is really when everything
Yep.
gonna be able to
We'll
solidify, bro.
see who gets. Yeah,
Ooh.
Wolves play today, I think. So
hmm
actually, I think they all. It's either today or tomorrow. I think the
I
games are
like the
finishing up
Wolves,
though.
man.
So yeah, they're my other team. They're like my sleeper because like I like the way Anthony Edwards is playing. My
Yes.
non-bias, just looking at the league for what it is. I mean, I think I talked about him since his rookie season. That's been my guy. I keep shouting, and he's been really growing into his own, man. I like that
Mm-hmm.
kid.
So who y'all got in like the conference finals? Then we'll talk about that. We can't say who all gonna be in the playoff picture, but from what we can tell on today, 4-14, who y'all think or would like to see in the conference finals? Now, who you think will be in a conference, not who you like, because we can have some biases there. So
Yeah.
Of course, it's Lakers for sure.
For the East, I see it is either Boston and the Heat, or maybe Boston and Philly if Joel Embiid stays healthy.
What?
I don't know if
I'm thinking.
I don't know if that. Well, if the Heat win today, then
Actually,
maybe.
no. I'm sorry. Not the Heat. Not the Heat. I meant the Bulls.
I was gonna say. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, Bulls are in play-in right now. Bulls are 9 in play-in. So if they
you got the Bulls, what?
I'm putting money on the Bulls. I'm thinking about DeRozan right now.
Man, if you got
that's almost hater talk. That's almost hater talk for the Heat. That's almost.
I'm not even trying to throw shade.
No,
if we talk about hope,
if you
because look at the play-in. Look at the play-in. If they
I know.
That means the Heat are not there.
If they make it all the way that way, I'm coming to you for all prize picks. Because ain't no way the Bulls get it that far.
I know. It's a long shot.
But if they do, I was like, I don't know what insider trading you got.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so who you got for the West? That's
crazy. Yeah. Who you get for the West?
For the West, I'm thinking about OKC and Minnesota.
What?
That would be fire.
OKC,
what about
Minnesota.
The Nuggets?
Oh shoot! I forgot about the Nuggets.
Take your time. Take your time.
So
think about it.
I changed that. I'm gonna say Nuggets and the Wolves, because my only thing with OKC, as good as they are, because they're such a young team, they don't have a lot of playoff experience. So I feel like that's gonna work against them, because last year everyone was surprised that they even made it to the play-in, and they didn't get that far either. So I'll say Nuggets and the Wolves, because like you said, Ant's been going crazy, especially the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And I was telling Jamaal the other day, I was so mad that Ja was out for the season, because I really wanted to see Ja and Ant go head to head more often, because two of them, they got similar play styles, and they both high flyers. I really thought there could have been a lot of good competition there, but we'll see next season though.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay, for me. All right. So honestly, I would probably have to go with Nuggets and Lakers in the finals. It just only makes sense. Anthony Davis is far. Nah. I'm gonna say
they ain't doing it next year like they did last year, bro.
Honestly, okay. So this would be a little different, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's whatever. I'll go Mavericks Nuggets. I can see Luka heating up. I like the way Kyrie has been like, dude, those two as a 1-2 punch is crazy, man. Like, their big man, forget his name, but he's been like, he had that stint where he didn't miss a shot. He's a good big man and knows how to play his role. He ain't trying to hit a whole bunch of threes and this and that, but he guards well, so I could see that being thing. I know we're supposed to probably say Suns.
No, but after this season,
yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
The season, maybe.
Right, and they all the way at 7. Yeah, no. Yeah. So I like the Thunder. Of course, I would love the Thunder, especially because that's a little 2-hour drive for us. So I get a little extra money, go check out a playoff game. That'd be dope. But actually, we still might. I mean, they in the playoffs, so see what the money talking about. That's true. Here in the next couple of weeks, but I don't like you said.
OKC versus the Lakers, bro. You gonna have to go.
Oh, yeah. I'm at
that'd be crazy.
Oh, shoot, because it can mess around. Oh, shoot, it can mess around and actually be that.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. My God, it's great. Let me see if I can get some prize picks together. What I'm saying? If I get some money on that, me and the wifey going down to OKC. We gotta go. We gotta get the man.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, which is also, I love the way SGA's been playing. Chet, a healthy as hell Chet. He's played every single game. And well, they've got a lot of help. A lot of help. I like the way that young team is looking. Like you said, that playoff experience that or lack thereof may be their only thing, especially if they're going up against LeBron.
Yeah.
And a healthy Anthony Davis. So like, and they, I mean, not even just them. D'Lo has been playing well, shooting well from the three. Austin Reeves is a great like help. He's a good like he takes the load off, for a lot of them. So it's it ain't gonna be no slouch. That 8 seed Lakers, if we stay 8 seed Lakers, because the Kings are at 9. So that that play-in tournament is gonna be kind of scary. So the Western Conference is just
it's a dog fight right now.
The
10th seed is the Warriors. Yeah. The 10th seed is the like what we doing?
That's crazy. That was crazy.
So, it's definitely fingers crossed for the Lakers. Because it's definitely scary hours for this play-in tournament. Eastern Conference a little easier for me. I could see it being Knicks Celtics. I can see a Knicks Celtics final. The Knicks are at 3.
Who is Randall out though?
That's why I didn't say Knicks, because I was like, without Randall.
Oh yeah, he's out for the whole. Yeah, he got season-ending surgery coming. Then I would say, looking at it, if they don't do it, Celtics, Cavs. And with saying that, I got another crazy prediction. I think that if the Heat don't show up and show out, I can see Jimmy Butler taking his talents elsewhere, man. He kind of tired of that, like, having to do all the work. Like, because he balling, especially come playoff time. That man be leaving it all out on the floor. And just for them to get bounced, because it's like, bro, I can't put up 50 if y'all not helping me, bro. Like, I get it. Bam starts to go somewhere else. Like, I don't know. Without all that help, them not putting pieces there, they like, unlike you, I mean, you've been crying about it. Rightfully so.
Now.
Rightfully so. You've been crying about how, like, they'll be like, oh, Donovan Mitchell gonna go. Damian Lillard.
But it's going all the way back to that Kevin Durant. They was talking about Westbrook. They was talking about Kyrie at one point. Every free agent we get Miami talk, but
never.
It is what it is.
And so I could see the frustration of that and getting your hopes up just for that to not happen. So I don't think the Pacers got it. I think Tyrese Halliburton, ever since he's come back from injury, he's been disappointing. More ways than one, man. Shout out to Prize Picks, I guess. Like, so I just
got whole mood change off the play.
Bro, this dude was going crazy. Triple double.
Look at him the same way.
Like, oh shoot, he's got more than 3 threes. Oh, he's 0 for 7. Got it.
Man.
Like, dude, it would be nuts. So I don't think Joel Embiid has it like that. They are pretty low, which could kind of help them playing against the Bucks in the first round. So I can see that, but I don't see them going that far.
Giannis hurt too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That was crazy.
This was tough.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I would really get, if he missed that first round or like half those games, that'd be a similar situation. Knock them off. Somebody can knock them off, and then we got a little easier route that way.
Yeah.
But my pick, I would say for Western Conference, I would be Nuggets for sure going for sure. I don't see nobody beating the Nuggets. And then
I'll take that.
Might go with Nick with the Wolves. I really like Anthony Edwards, how he playing. The one thing I really like with him is that he play offense and defense. So if your star players playing offense and defense, your whole team got to come and be like, hey, he playing defense just as hard as offense.
It makes them want to step up,
Right. We had to try to do the same. So I'm leaning towards that for them. The bottom half of the Western does scare me though. With having like the Suns, Lakers, Warriors all there. Like, to me, they can definitely upset some playoff pictures, but Nuggets for sure, and I got Wolves handling their own there, even though they have some experience, but Anthony Edwards still kind of so young. I think his first playoff run, so I think that might be some challenges that they have to overcome, but hopefully they get it overcome it early and be able to move on. So Eastern, of course, biases aside, I got Celtics for sure in the conference finals. I don't see they have easiest path. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
depending on who come out to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. The other team is tough. I do feel like if the Heat can make it to 7 or 6, we can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's trying to put the bias aside, but still feel like if we can make it, or we can get the 6th seed and get the Knicks or Cavs first, I feel like that can be something that we can at least keep on pushing forward. If
For sure.
But if not them, I would say also it's tough. I think it may be Bucks as well. Okay, now this kind of walk back to what the other take I said about Giannis being hurt. If Dame can get them out that first round and Giannis come back, they can really get it going. But it's gonna have to be Dame have to give him, which I would say is one of the reasons you would bring a person like that over. It's like, hey, give us one series, and then I can, I can kind of hold us on the back and get us there, because like these Giannis have done it, but typically by himself. I mean, Chris Middleton came along as well, but for the most part, he kind of did it by himself and won. I feel like if Dame can win that first round series and Giannis can come back 100% healthy, I feel like the Bucks Celtics will be a nice Eastern Finals matchup. With Boston winning that, but
if you look at the regular season, how the Bucks have been playing when it's Dame out versus Giannis out, they do play a lot better when Dame is the only one on versus when it's just Giannis. So I think that Dame does have a good shot at least carrying him through that first wave if he has to.
Yeah,
right.
And then also the reason they're gonna lose the Eastern Conference Finals is because they have Doc Rivers as the coach. So they will not be going to the finals.
that man is a curse. I swear.
We gotta. I know they be talking about such and such needs to be studied. No, that needs to be studied. And that's crazy.
And don't go.
What's the last?
I think he's scared of that.
Because the last thing that he was like fired with was the Celtics back in
what was it 08?
08, I think. Yeah.
No, that's when they won the chip.
Yeah.
10, 11. Yeah.
And he ain't done nothing since.
I mean, but he had
all that just to try to stop Kobe.
It's a whole nother topic, because I was like, he been playing. He had so many stars, but he still ain't been able to get it done. So I'm like,
that Lob City Clippers was like
goated.
They had all the pieces, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, all three of us could have gone on the coaching bench and we would have got a championship. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
that's what I'm say. Chris Paul, how you want to run it? That's how we gonna do it. Like, he ain't even got to do too much.
Throw it up.
That's it.
So somebody's there.
Jamaal Crawford come for the bench, bro. That's a crazy team, bro. Dude. Eric Bledsoe, I think he was on that team too.
Eric Bledsoe, yes. Blake, DeAndre Jordan, Matt Barnes off the bench, dude. Y'all not about
man.
Yeah.
All right, we got our takes. Looks like for the most part, everybody got the Nuggets in at least, and then we also got Celtics on the East. If that is the finals matchup, who y'all taking? I know we're rushing it. We gonna have another topic once that come, but kind of predicting.
Honestly,
who y'all
for me,
if that was the
finals.
I
think like what Celtics and Nuggets.
Yeah, if that was the two teams.
Non-biased, of course. I guess that's for both of us, because I want the Celtics to lose. But non-biased.
Facts.
Non-biased, man. I could see them locking in, man. And I want to say I think the Celtics could win. I want to say I think the Celtics could win, but like, Jokic ain't no hoe, bro. Like, you can't just...
You do got another footer that can body him though a little bit though. He ain't gonna be able to hang, but at least you got somebody who can, like, the same height, can at least deter his shots at the basket. So it's a nice battle. It's a nice battle. Honestly, I'd see it. I would rather see it at 2K than in real life, but it's a nice battle situation for sure. I'm gonna still go Nuggets, but just because they got that first championship, I think that the Celtics will have an easy route to the finals, but I feel like they will get really battle tested throughout that journey. Maybe some 6, 7 games. I feel like the Nuggets might have a little bit easier, where it's like more 5, 6 games, and there'll be a little pressure when it comes to the. I don't know. I say that, but the West is still tough too. So that's just Regardless, it's gonna be Game 7. I feel like in the finals though.
Oh yeah, we gonna get our money's worth.
But of course, what you got, Nick? Let's see.
Man,
I mean,
can you talk like an analyst or like a fan?
He said,
I'm about to go a little bit of both.
He said, "F all that."
So of course, naturally, I'm rooting for the Celtics because not only looking at the roster moves they made, how much the roster moves have made an improvement in their playing game, but also looking at how good their bench is. So even when those starters are out, we've seen them win games with almost 80% of their bench coming up as the starting lineup. But at the same token, if you look throughout the season, most times where Denver and Boston go head to head, Denver usually wins. So it's hard to say if they can really bring any different energy in the playoffs if they haven't already figured them out by now. So
for sure,
for me, it looks like most likely I would have to go with the Nuggets. It hurts me to say it, but I would say the Nuggets as of right now. Now, my opinion might change once I see how this Celtics squad goes in the playoffs, because they do have
for sure
a handful of new people. Now, I do have a lot of faith in Drew Holiday because he's already got his chip, so he knows the game with playoffs, finals.
He's gonna be super hungry too.
Yeah, and then not to mention Jaylen Brown. Like, look at that big check they just cut him. Now he's got to earn that paycheck in his finals.
You better earn it.
Like $300 million, you got to earn that.
I kind of feel differently, bro. I was like, you got the money, like he don't got to earn it no more. You know what I mean? Like it looks bad if you don't play your contract. But it's like, but it's like, bro, I'm already paid. Well, I'm big paid now, so it ain't like
because the thing is, I don't know. And the question is, if they don't get it this time, because they got taken down by Miami before, and then they lost to the Warriors the year before that. How many more years can we give the JT JV duo before they say, hey, you know what? We put enough money into it. We got to split y'all up.
We got to cut our ties. And it's like, do you keep Jason Tatum because he looks, to me, he's the better player? Or do you keep Jaylen Brown because he got that chick? And you don't want to feel like, I waste my money. You know what I'm saying? And
they keep
Jaylen Brown.
I don't know how to say it. They keep
Jaylen Brown. He told Taylor Rooks he was gonna get 5, 6, 7 championships. So like
he did. I think they're gonna keep.
He stayed with Boston.
They're gonna keep Tatum. One, because he's literally he is the face of Boston. Like I didn't get this jersey for bias. I got this in Atlanta because I couldn't find other Celtics jerseys in Atlanta. But I'm more of a Jaylen Brown fan just because I like the number 2 guys more. But the fact that he's younger means he has a longer time to grow, and then he's already the face of the team. So if you take him away, you take away a lot of the energy on that team as opposed to Jaylen Brown. So I think if between the two of them, Jaylen Brown is the one to go. However, if you take away Jaylen Brown, I question his ability to lead another team because we've seen a lot of games where Jason Tatum, he's out. Jaylen Brown is the number 1 man. And by the fourth quarter, he's falling on his face. So it makes me wonder, if you do take him away, can he survive on his own on another team?
No, that's real.
That's a good point.
So I'm going to stick with, for now, based on how even though Boston is up here, even though they're leagues ahead of everyone else in terms of standards, when you look at the other number 1 team, or I guess number 2 right now team with Denver beats them out most of the time. So right now, Denver has the better look. But as we get more into the playoffs, hopefully they can change my mind and put me back in their hearts, because right now it's hurting me to say all this.
For sure. Man, if anybody get it.
That's how
anybody get
it.
I get it. As a Lakers fan, boy, you done heard I done cussed out AD so many times.
Man, that man, glass bones and paper skin, I swear.
Man. He's been doing a lot better. I will give him that.
Yeah.
I gotta say when I gotta give credit where credit's due. This year, thank you, Anthony Davis, for stepping up the way you have in a big way, especially because LeBron has been playing like he's almost 40. Like, yo, bro, I gotta chill this game. I'm gonna go crazy, but let me chill this game, and I'll give you 40 tomorrow. Like, so when LeBron takes his slumps or chills a little bit more, him and D'Lo have definitely stepped up. I'll even give Austin Reeves a little bit, but even Rui, with good defensive and a lot of the stuff that you don't see on the stat sheet. But please, Anthony, stay healthy during these playoffs, brother. Please. If we gonna have any chance, if we gonna have any bit of something to get out the play-in, the first round, please. That's me leading to my team right now.
Yeah,
man.
And I'm looking at this last game where, was it Memphis? And they had how many players out that game? And they won by 3, and that was with LeBron carrying it. I don't know how much longer LeBron can even keep that up. He's not faded. Because if you look at his numbers, he's still putting up prime numbers. However, there's no guarantee that he can keep that same type of momentum throughout the whole playoff. So he's going to need 80 to step up even more than he has in this regular season. And I just hope 80's up to that.
Right. Well, we shall see. Like I said, this is just after today, this Sunday, we'll get the playoff solidified. We'll come back and give our picks and stuff like that. So, but it's been good, man. I'm glad you was able to join us, Nick. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up here. I know we got a lot more to talk about.
Anytime.
Yes, sir. I know
Actually.
because he can chop it up by anime. He talk about sneakers, bro.
Shoot. Yeah, we ain't even in on that shit, man. Because I've been watching.
We go deeper dive into music
jiu-jitsu
shows. Like
I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah, I finally started. You've been begging me to watch it. I'm in on it.
Hold on, what'd you say?
Hey.
I've been watching JJK.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about it later. Invincible is finished.
Yes.
What? Okay, I need to get back on that.
Yeah, you got to get on that.
Yeah. I do this week.
That's a crazy show.
This week we would talk about it. Dude, you don't even. Oh my gosh.
Don't even know. Okay.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned. So yeah, we'll get on it. We'll probably even have like a bigger episode. We'll get more people on, especially since it's playoff time. Yeah. Kind of have a little big.
We talked about doing a live. I think we might do an Instagram live type deal or something like that. Well, you watch it at
one of the games,
your respective place, and then we just kind of chat,
talk about the game.
Doing, you know what I'm saying? Until they get intense, then I have to, click off or something like that. So
all right, y'all. Hey, we'll get back. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, man. But real quick, y'all know how we do. Shoutouts. Who you got?
Oh yeah, my bad. Shout out this week. I'm gonna do Chris Ogletree. He's the one who gave us was able to give me the tickets, Players Club for Atlanta versus Heat. Shout out to my guy. I think he's a financial advisor, so I'm gonna tag his stuff and go reach out to him about his services as well. So shouts out to him this week.
Okay.
Right.
Shoot. Okay, real quick. He's been on the show a couple times. Next week, I'll wear the shirt from their clothing line. He talked about it when I had him on for the interview. Zach Brown, pro basketball player, friend of mine. The Disruptive label, very good feeling shirts. The material, you can definitely tell they took their time to get everything right. Definitely cop those as soon as you can because they are selling out. So yeah. And definitely, Zach, come back on the show, man. We got basketball to talk, and anime. I forgot, he's a big anime head. So
bro, we got to get back on that, bro. We ain't talked about anime in a little minute. A lot of people been asking, demanding this.
A lot of stuff for sure. Yeah. Matter of fact, next episode is anime episode. I'm gonna just say it.
All right.
About to get some people on for that one.
Yeah. Who you got, Nick?
Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a shout already. But so I say, hey, shout out to y'all too, Dennis, Jamaal. Shout out to the whole Match My Energy podcast, man. I remember when Jamaal first told me about it. I can't even remember when it was, but I know from the get go, you was like, man, we got to get you in on the episode, and I was like, man, I got you. And then life just kept on lifing. Right. But no, y'all doing y'all thing. I see it. Y'all staying consistent with it, and that's the best way to do it, man.
Man, I mean, because the main reason we
Yeah.
decided, like, yo, even whether we make money off this, whether 2 people watch it or 100 million, it's just a way for us to stay connected and talk about
Yeah.
something we like talking, you know.
Plus,
I
we
hear
be
ya.
passing up Instagram reels back and forth. Like, I'm like,
Mhm.
it's the same stuff we talking about in the group chat. So
We just need to talk more long form about it, you know.
right.
Got you. But I will give a little shout out to my sister, Angel, my little sister. So she's graduating pharmacy school come next month. So
Oh man,
Okay.
she probably not watching it, but I'm gonna send her this so she can see it. Proud of you, little
Right,
sis.
right.
And my other cousin, Thea, she's graduating too, same month. So
Okay.
appreciate
Congrats.
everybody in the family doing their thing, man. Everybody's
Right.
growing up. It's crazy.
Like
So
excellence.
proud of them. Yes, sir.
Man, we didn't say it at the beginning, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff that they say on YouTube, man. Help us grow, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank y'all, man. And shoot, we definitely looking like some enemies today. So whether we chat like bros or I debate you like an enemy, it's all for the games. Just match my energy.
And we gon'
Just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.